everybody? Coming to you today with a 2013 Temsa TS-35 and a 2019 Temsa TS-45. That's the beautiful thing about Temsa, is you get that versatility that no other brand can really offer you. I wish I had a Temsa TS-30 sitting about right here, but I don't. But they offer the 30-foot coach, the 35-foot coach, and of course the 45-foot coach. So you can really actually use a Temsa brand to have your entire fleet one brand, have your full size, your mid size, and your mini coach all under with one brand, which helps on parts. But we don't have a Temsa TS-30 here for sale, but we hopefully are going to be getting some of those in, but unfortunately we don't have one right now to show off, to kind of show all three of the differences. But we do have some other videos and things of that nature. I'll link in the comments where we did kind of give the differences of all three. But come along, let's take a tour of these. We've got this 2013 Temsa TS-35. This coach is a one-owner coach out of a North Carolina fleet. It's actually out of our fleet here, our family's fleet. It's a 2013 Temsa TS-35, so one owner, all maintenance history, and it's 35 foot, 38 passengers. The common spec for these is anywhere from about 34 to, I've seen 40, pushing 42. That gets really tight. The most common configuration is that 38 to 40, with 38 probably being the most common, which is what this coach is. Of course, you've got your two storage bays here. Let's see if they're going to pop open. They are. So the 35 foot and the 30 foot coach have about the same amount of storage. So they're going to have these two bays here, and that's the storage that you get on both the 30 and the 35. They're roughly the same. And we did do a full walk around video though, so we're not going to spend a whole lot of time doing that. Today it's mainly just kind of showing off two Temsas that we've got on the yard and the fact that they're different. One's a 35 and one's a 45. With all three of your units, the most common configuration is going to be the Cummins Allison among the 30, the 35, and the 45. The early Temsas, they did have a cat engine, but that's a very rare combo, and it was, I think, only in like the first year or two. Then they switched, now they all have the Cummins Allison. Again, that's the 35-foot coach. You can kind of see the differences in the length and the lengths. You should have been able to see that better in the intro, but just kind of showing you here. I mean, this is the difference. It's kind of what I call the baby Temsa. And then, of course, the 30-foot's really the baby Temsa, but this is kind of the second baby Temsa. Single axle, not dual axle. Let's take a look at the 45-foot. This coach here is a 2019 Temsa TS-45. This coach here has a brand new transmission in it, under warranty still. They did buy an extended warranty, so I think it's still got at least a year left. It's got like 10,000 miles on it, actually maybe closer to 2 years. But they had a 2-year warranty on it. I'd have to look at the date to see how much longer is left, but it's over a year, and then of course it's got 10,000 miles on it. Of course, with the 45-foot coach, you do go back up to the luggage base. That way you're back into the 3 luggage base that you're always used to. You've actually got like a little half luggage bay here as well that I forgot about. You've got your main 3 luggage bays, of course. Maybe this is the driver's area. This would be a good driver's area if I'm the driver. Maybe put up a sheet right there so that way it separates it out. You've got your own little space as the driver. That's pretty unique. And of course, this is your battery door. I'll show it on that one as well. All your fuses, things of that nature, batteries. I mean, they're actually pretty simple. Let's pop over here to kind of show the difference. That's what we're all about. That's the battery door on the 35, and the 30 is the exact same. Pretty much the 30 and the 35-foot coach. I can tell you this is a 30 and it's a different coach. You won't really notice the difference in the 30 and the 35. They look almost identical. They are 5-foot difference in length. That's really about it. And that 5-foot's not much to talk about. The most common configuration for those is going to be anywhere from 28 to 32 passengers, 30 passengers being your most common. So you're about an 8-seat difference, for the most common on the 30 is the 30 passenger, most common on the 35-footer is the 38. So you're not really much difference at all. They're basically the same coach. So you can get away with doing like a 45 in either the 30 or the 35-footer. Instead of having 3 different coaches in your fleet, you could go with that route. I've seen it done. A lot of doors. But with the 45-foot, you're of course back up to the normal dual axle in the rear. Door's a little bit heavier on this one. then again, you've got the same setup. So you've got your Cummins engine paired to your Allison transmission. Like I said earlier, that's the most common configuration for the Temsa, whether it's the 45, the 30, or the 35, is you're gonna get that Cummins engine paired to an Allison transmission. Like I said, back in 2000, I think it was 8 or 9, maybe. That's where you could have gotten the CAT option. But, you know, pretty much moving forward from there, they uniformed it up, kind of like Prevost does with the Detroit Series 60 Allison B500, and then moved to the Volvo Allison. It's the same thing with Cummins. They've got it uniform. They don't really give you that option. And coming around, again, we do also have a full video on this unit as well, so we'll link that in the 35 in the comments. So we're not gonna spend too much time on that. We'll pop on each one of them, just kind of show you the interior. But again, we're not gonna go through the entire interior like we would in the full video. We'll link both of those before. We'll kind of just step on the front and show you what we're looking at. I'm gonna get this. Oh, I need to turn the power on. That is one thing to note on the coaches. To get the doors open, you do have to turn the power switch on, which I'm gonna go ahead and do on this coach while he's hopping on that one.
I'll point out the curved staircase with the LED lights, which will help you see at night. This does have the leather seats, which is really nice. Handlebars, you may take for granted unless you're actively using them to get up and down. And should your passengers be coming from the bathroom and be looking to go out, it's really helpful to get back out this way. Hardwood floors, you have the monitors and everything you'd expect there from a coach. You have that's really easy to start, really to go. Matt's going to continue from here down the spiral staircase.
So we got the 13 open. So again, you know, we're not going to get the full videos like we would normally, but those links will be in the comments if you do want to check either one of them out. Jeremy, pop on, show them how much a little more compact this one is. It's going to be about the same height, maybe a little bit shorter, but you've still got plenty of headroom. Jeremy's, I call him the gentle giant. He's tall as can be. He's still got plenty of headroom, right, Jeremy?
Yeah, so this does have the LED lights at the stairs as well. Notice, again, this one does not have the handles. This one also does not have the leather seats, but it does have seat belts. There's your bathroom, your monitors, overhead storage for security here. Continuing back up, also easy access, easy operation, just by turning on your safeties, your ignition, and your power. So we'll go back down the spiral staircase and take it to Matt again.
Absolutely. So let's finish back out where we started. Again, you know, that's kind of what the difference is in the Temsas. Maybe one day we'll get a 30 for sale, and we can show off all 3 of them side by side, but these should be sold by then. But we also, I'll comment that, but it's just be 3 links actually in the comments. You know, full video link to this one, a full video link to that one, and then we also, I think, did a short or a long maybe style video on the Temsa TS-35 and 45 a couple months ago. I'll link that as well so that we can kind of see a little bit more about all of those. They weren't side by side because they were at different periods, because we knew we wanted to do something like that. But guys, check them out for sale at smartchoicesales.com. Give us a call at 336-808-0320. Go ahead and buy this Temsa TS-35 or this Temsa TS-45. Let us know what we can do to help you out in the comments. If you're looking for something else, we've got about 80 coaches for sale right now at smartchoicesales.com. Happy Thanksgiving, 336-808-0320. Hope you guys have a great week. Have a great Thanksgiving. We'll see you guys after the holiday.
Smart Choice Coach Sales does it all. Buying or selling, you have to call 336-808-0320. Insurance and finance, we can do that too. Talk to Matthew. 336-808-0320. Raise your voice and call Smart Choice at 336-808-0320.